Both teams being a little timid here. We're trying to wait for like a real initiation. Of course, Abaddon's in the front lines. If Fear gets caught out, that would not be a good thing for their team fight. Abaddon's gonna get caught out. He's unable to do anything. Luna's gonna pop the ult, but she's gonna get stunned up and rooted. Dies very quickly. Abaddon's ult pops. He is all alone. He's got a Bane, but Bane can't really do a whole lot against 4 heroes. Pangler's gonna chase him down, but you know Abaddon's gonna die. Pangler's gonna get swept up. Bane tries to TP out. I'm not sure if that was a misclick. Monkey King goes in on the back lines, pops his ult, and Tinker comes in. Zaps him as well, and an ultra kill for the Monkey King. That is not a good thing to do. It's to give a Monkey King an ultra kill 25 minutes in. That's going to give him a lot of money towards his BKB there. Very beneficial for the Dire. Now they can just take a free Roche. So it's very good for Dire, of course. I think Radiant probably knows this because the top is being pushed in a little bit. Well, there's not much they can do about it anyway. It's already just about dead, especially with that double damage on the Monkey King. Luna almost finishing her BKB as well. About 200 gold away from that. Definitely be beneficial against this Tinker, Lion, Monkey King, Treant, Pangolier. I mean, this is all lots of magic damage here and lots of stuns and lockdown that they can use against the Luna. Oh, Treant's going to get the Meteor Hammer off on the Luna, but oh yeah, Tinker's here for the backup damage. He's going to use his ult as well, and that is a dead Fear right there. And Io. That's a fantastic play from the Treant, using that Meteor Hammer on an unsuspecting Luna. I feel kind of bad for her, actually. He's going to get the easy kill with the Tinker on those 2 heroes. Lion pushing out the top lane. What is my camera doing? I'm using the wrong... there we go. I meant to be pressing 1, not ult. Bottom lane. Looks like Dire's going to be pushing in the bottom tower of the Radiant. No one from Radiant is home. Actually, this is going to be a lot of damage on this tier 3, if not the entire rack's taken. Let's see who's got a buyback or a TP scroll here. Whoa, where's my camera going? My bad, guys. It's supposed to show me the heroes, not the camera positions. That's going to be a quick kill on Bane. Luna's still dead for another 5 seconds. So the tower's already gone. It looks like Dire may be able to take at least this melee barracks. They might have to get back. Luna's up there now and may want to be very careful about this. Probably want to go ahead and retreat, right? Good stun to Luna. It looks like Pangolier is going to be the one left behind. Tinker's just going to be spamming out rockets and the laser. He's going to pop his BKB, actually. He's going to stick around. I don't know if he's going to get any kills here. This is kind of greedy. Yeah, Tinker's going to get punished for his insolence. Lion was not even in that fight, though. And probably not the best idea to push 4v5, but they did it anyway. And they still got a tower and a melee rack, so that's a pretty good push, actually. Definitely worth it for 2 heroes. But yeah. Not bad at all. Leshrak's going to aggressively blink in. He doesn't even think about the Treant being here. Tree's going to use his ult. And a Leech Seed. Actually didn't use an ult, my bad. Just the Leech Seed. And the heal. Leshrak does end up getting that kill though. And Io even relocates in just to be safe. And he's going to head back. Doesn't need to stick around. Well, this Treant's going to stick around. And Pangolier's here. He's going to pop the ult actually. Get a good stun onto the Leshrak, and Pangolier's going to get a few more stuns. He's going to get caught up in the stairs there. I don't know if they're actually going to be able to kill him. They got the Abaddon here to help out. And Tree's going to pop his ult. He may just die, though. No detection on the Radiant. Well, they're eventually going to kill him. Pangolier jumping in. I missed a kill on the Bane somewhere, but we're going to focus on this one right now. Monkey King pops his BKB and his ult, but Radiant just walk out of it. Not even worried about it. Radiant's still sticking around up here in this top jungle. They may consider going in, but they're not going to do that. They're just going to sit back and farm for a minute. Radiant, let's see. What items do we have coming out of Radiant? Io's building towards his mech. It's going to be a pretty late mech, but Io's a very good hero for healing items, so better late than never, I suppose. I don't know why it showed me the camera. They're supposed to go to the heroes. We got the meteor here on Treant. Vanguard on Pangolier. He's building his pipe as well. Okay, not too much new from when we last checked the items. This tier 2 is going to fall very quickly. Well, it does have the Treant protection on it. Here, a Pangolier ult. He's actually going to go in on this. Okay, I don't want to be following him. Oh, T-Tors. Luna's going to pop her ult. She actually has a really fast... She must have the talent. I don't know. Tinker's going to go down, actually, to Fear. That's going to be a good kill on the... Another Bane just keeps going down. And Pangolier is going to get out, it looks like. The Lion's not going to be so lucky, but a good sacrifice to save your Pangolier. You're going to try and go in on the Monkey King, see if they can actually catch up to him. He's a little fast, but Leshrac does have a haste rune. He's going to actually stun up the Monkey King and destroy the tree at the same time. Monkey King's going to pop his ult, but, I mean, what are you going to do, man? You have no TP. You have 3-4 heroes surrounding you. He's just going to pop out this way. Oh, man, the jukes. That hero is so good at just running away. Just jumps from the trees. And Radiant could do nothing about that. Bane's going to see the tree. He's going to maybe try and use his Fiend's Grip there, but nothing's going to come of that. Here, a Yule Scepter going on somewhere. There's a few things going on right now. Lion's being gone on. He's going to die very quickly. Maybe not. I popped the Shrine. Treant used his Meteor Hammer on Abaddon. That's kind of a little skirmish going on. Well, the bigger fight is definitely up here at the Radiant Shrine. Bane's going to die again. Poor guy. Tinker's going to try and go on the IO. I think he's going to die at some point, but maybe not. Although this Abaddon certainly is dead. Dead indeed. Crimson Guard out onto the Pangolier now. It's going to be a very good item against this Luna, but that's... I guess that's all it would be good against. But then again, like I said, I'm not here to analyze. I'm here to cast. I'll try my best to not analyze, at least. Could this Tinker get gone on? No, it's too quick. Blinks out. See, why was her ult so fast? She doesn't have an axe. Oh, she does have an axe. Wait. Does not have an axe. I'm a little confused here. What's going on? It was really fast. Like, I was super unsure about that. Someone has an axe. Leshrac has an axe. I will catch up on that in a second. Meanwhile, got a fight going on here. Couple of BKBs being popped. Treant's kind of sitting in the background. Leshrac getting stunned up. Pangolier's just all alone, though. Monkey King's going to come and finally pop his ult. He's going to catch 3 heroes in it. Oh my god, it's a huge ult, actually. He's going to get a kill off that. Io's going to relocate out Fear. He's going to be out just fine. Abaddon's still hanging around, but nothing else going to come of that. Meteor Hammer going to be used. Not quite going to catch out the Io, though. Io looks like he's maybe going to be okay. Actually, Fear's back in here, though. He still has his ult and a BKB. Okay, no BKB. He does have an ult, though. Tinker's going to go down very quickly to him. No detection for the Treant. Or to catch out the Treant. Oh, there is a dire. That's a dire sentry ward, though. Oh, Radiant, meanwhile. Creeps are pushing in on the racks. He's going to come in and clean that up. No problem. Monkey King now does have an Eye of Scotty completed. So that's going to be very good to help slow up these heroes that are trying to run away from him while they're stuck in his ult. A good item choice on his part. Now he's going back for an MKB, if I'm not mistaken. Luna does have that butterfly, so that would make sense there. Meanwhile, Leshrac is all alone. He's against 3 heroes. Hopefully some of the Radiant heroes get in and try and help him out. Now Pangalier's kind of on his own too. And now he's not again, so lots of back and forth action going on here. Okay, now Abaddon is on his own. Everyone's just on their own all the time, it seems. Good stun onto the Leshrac. Oh, Finger of Death almost finishes off the Leshrac, but doesn't quite get there. Luna pops her BKB. Gonna maybe take out this Lion. Yeah, that's gonna be an unstoppable streak for Fear. He's gonna pop his Manta and get out of the Monkey King ult. Gonna pop his ult now. Not really doing any damage though. It's gonna hit the tree in a few times and the Tinker once or twice, but not really very much damage coming out from that. Let's see if Radiant can retreat here. Treant gets a double kill. Gets a kill on the Luna as well as then Abaddon, and that's 3 down for Radiant all of a sudden. Tinker coming in with that rocket spam and the lasers. That's just lots of damage coming from him. He does have that Aghanim Scepter like I mentioned earlier, and the Aether Lens, so got a lot of range. He can just sit in the back of these fights, not take any damage, and just put out tons of damage. So now Dire are going to pressure this mid-tier 2. Looks like they're going to take it without any contestation from the Radiant side. So they got the Pipe and the Crimson Guard on the Pangolier, so lots of status resistance there. 49%, 55%, but you add the block from that, from the Crimson Guard and the Pipe when they're activated. I'm taking a whole lot of damage at that point. I don't know if Radiant know what's going on here. Dire's quickly taking a Roche. It's about 3rd health. Treant does go down the bottom lane, but a very worthy sacrifice for a free Roshan, essentially. Bane knew it was happening, but he came a little late. Surprised he actually didn't get gone on right there. Maybe they didn't see him. Oh, Luna's now TP'd in here to this top lane. He does pop Manta style, so he's not going to get caught out. Already have an idea of where the Dire are. They're probably going to come push this top tier 2 because it's so low. It's only 200 HP, so that'd be the most logical. Meanwhile, in mid, it looks like, let's see, Leshrac has another haster, and he might actually be able to catch up with Tinker. Now Tinker's going to blink and TP out. Tinker's now pushing the bottom lane, and Monkey King just hanging out top. Probably very tempted to go in and finish off that tower. I know I would be. But then again, I don't play Monkey King, so. This Bloodstone on the Leshrac, 19 charges. Quite a few charges. It's actually very scary. It's got quite a bit of mana regen per second, about 40 or so. So he's going to be able to pump out a lot of damage that way. It looks like he's building a Shiva's Guard as well to help protect against some of this physical damage from the Pangolier as well as the Monkey King. So that would be a nice item to have when it is completed. Tree, meanwhile, just putting up lots of wards. I like that ward. It's going to be very hard to find if anybody ever looks that way. Behind the trees. Yeah, he's just on a warding mission right now. Radiant are going to push this top tier 2 tower. Lance, it gets down on the Luna. And a Hex. It's going to hold back Fear from taking the tower. Well, he probably wouldn't have taken it anyway. And Radiant are going to try and retreat out, but Pangolier is going to ult in and get a good stun on a couple heroes. Here comes Monkey King too. He's going to throw out his ult. He gets stunned up though. And he gets pop his BKB. It's a huge Monkey King ult in terms of radius, and he does kill the Leshrac. So Leshrac going to be down for another 35 seconds. Going to lose a couple Bloodstone charges there. Looks like Lion's going to go down. Maybe no. Abaddon's going to be the main target there instead. Good TP out. Or sorry, a relocate from IO. He's not going to get out of this one, I think. Fear's coming to see if he can get a tether onto him, but this Abaddon's still battling with the Tinker in the line. Eventually he's going to go down. Very tanky hero, especially with his ult. Big creep wave coming in at bottom for the Radiant. Looks like we're going to have another fight here, and Bane just goes down. This Treant is really doing pretty well. I'm very, very impressed. Okay, why is my net worth only doing that? I don't understand that. I mean, buyback from the Bane. I think the Radiant knows this is going to be a big push. Coming out from Dire. You get some good damage on Monkey King. The rocket, or so the March spam coming out from the Tinker. You'll Scepter up on the Treant, so we can't use the Meteor Hammer quite just yet. Oh, a good stun from the Monkey King and the Pangolier onto Fear. Fear needs to pop his BKB. He's going to pop his ult as well. He does have a Satanic, which he popped, but he's just not able to hit anybody with it yet. He's been stunned up for so long. And that's going to be a dead Luna. She does not have a buyback, not enough gold. That's 3 down for Radiant. No buyback on any Radiant heroes, I think. Well, Lesh has buyback, and he's not even dead yet, though. Although he's about to die. He does get a good kill on the Tinker. Somehow did a lot of damage there. Just Tinker's unable to run away, so he ends up dying. It's going to be a dead Treant as well. Leshrac putting out some good work here. Meanwhile, the Barracks does go down at mid for the Radiant. This Monkey King is trying to get as good of a trade as he can get. He knows he's probably dead here. He does have an Aegis, though. Leshrac, no stun up just yet. Monkey King does have his, though. Let's see if they're able to kill him. It looks like Leshrac is actually taking more damage. Actually, I'm not sure. Monkey King's going to be the one to die first. Leshrac not going to quite die, though. Lots of back and forth fights here. Gold is about a 2k gold swing there. Or 1.5k, something like that. A lot of damage is being done for the Pulse Novas on the Leshrac. Well, Leshrac did pretty much all the damage in that small fight there. At the end. Doing a lot of work. He takes out 3 of the Dire heroes. Kind of putting it into the push, which is going to be very helpful. They maybe could have been Mega'd right there, but Leshrac's efforts at the end there do prevent that from happening. Meanwhile, Leshrac putting in more work killing the Lion. Maybe this is just the hero to watch. I think he's going to be getting a lot of kills. He's super strong right now. Back up to 18 Bloodstone charges. I wonder what his next item is going to be. Maybe a Scythe of Vice? Not really sure at this point. But he's very fast at 515 movement speed, so we can catch out most of the heroes. Maybe a Scythe is a good item for him. Tinker. Let's see, what's he building? He's building a Scythe, it looks like. It's going to be a good item for him so he can stun up, or hex up that Luna, and perma-hex up somebody. Pangolier's got his Lotus Orb finished. Gonna be very good against some of these Radiant heroes. I mean, I guess just the Bane, really. I don't know, I guess we'll just have to see what happens. All these players are much higher skilled than I am, so I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to assume that it's good. Pangolier's got his ult going here. Monkey King's going to pop his massive radius ult too, and there's going to be a huge stun up onto Leshrac, who dies almost instantly. Fear's trying to run away. He's already popped the Satanic and his BKB Butterfly Manta, so he doesn't have a lot of damage left. Well, not a lot of survivability at least. He does pop his ult, but there's a lot of creeps there. It's going to take up a lot of the wave. Bane's going to try and use his ult, but he gets cancelled very quickly. He takes a lot of damage. Fear's dead as well. Now it's just the lonely Leshrac, who actually bought back for this fight. So, a huge fight for the Radiant. Or, sorry, for the Dire. Very bad for the Radiant. Now it's a 23k lead. 43 minutes in. And this could be Megas coming out. We'll see what Dire want to do here. I would imagine they're just going to go get Megas at this point. Kind of like a why not. Why not kind of move. Are they just going to go Throne? And it's a dead IO. And And they're just going to go for tier 4s. I think they know that nobody has buyback on the Radiant side. And there's nothing Radiant can do. That's just going to be game. A little unfortunate that it came down to that last fight there at the mid lane. But I guess that's just the kind of story of Dota at this point. You take one big fight and that's kind of the end of the game. Bang gonna die in his fountain. Luna actually did have buyback. Did she just... I think she just got it. She's gonna try and proper BKB. I mean, if they can hold... No, that's gonna be a dead Luna. And that means that's gonna be the game. Luna with 9 and 8. Really Monkey King and Tinker. Monkey King 19 and 3. Tinker 17 and 7. So a lot of work by those heroes.
É, tá,